Yes, hi. I'm Audit LA, and the councilman sent me up here. I just met him in the hall. He's wearing a red shirt today. And he just told me to come up here to 480 to speak about my concerns. But I'm being told by the desk that somebody has to escort me, but you can ask the councilman. He's going to a meeting now, but he sent me up here right now to see what's going on with my concerns.
Okay, I can go there and take your concern.
Thank you. I'm here at the desk. Appreciate it. Bye. Hi, are you for, hi, yes, I go by Audit LA. Thank you, hi. The councilman just sent me up here. I just bumped into him about my different concerns.
Yeah, you want to go to the office or you want to like?
Whatever you want to, I just want it to be where I can hear because I can't, okay. Thank you. Wow, no, seen this, oh, wow, it's been nice up here. Is that right? Is that the council chamber? Underneath there?
It's downstairs.
Okay, no, I know, but it's overlooking it. Interesting.
In our office, right here.
Okay. Thank you.
In I 6 right there.
Yeah, this is great. It's just I was a little, it's very echo-y out there with a little noise.
Yeah,
Just,
because it's a building.
yeah, it's a very old building. But
We can help you.
I'm here. I did send in a very long email from Audit LA. That's my, I go by my media name, and but my concerns right now, it has to do with the Church of Scientology's addresses. Basically, there's several things going on. They've been given for 4 months straight special event permit after special event permit. A special event permit lasts for 7 days. So if you get, up 4 months, that's a lot of, and so they're bringing, we were told that somebody within the permit area is guiding different entities to go to Scientology to help that, so they can sponsor their their things for less money. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. That's one issue. The second issue is that, and now I believe, well, they have the permits, special event permits to the end of September, and then they got their Class A permits to fix the street and the sidewalk. They're just trying to keep it closed because there's been some protesting there, and instead of just dealing with protesters by, if somebody gets out of order, you can always call the police, they'll remove them. They don't want to do that. They want to squash free speech and any kind of protesters, because there's a lot of people protesting. Children cannot consent. A lot of people feel that children should not be subjected to some of the practices, that they can't consent to these things. And so, but they have like I said, they could call the police if anyone is not peaceful, but you can't use and abuse your city connections to get a street vacation to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? So that's, yes. All right, the second point is that the permits, every last one of them on page 2, has very distinctly, they have to keep an emergency lane open from end to end. So, and it's L. Ron Hubbard Way is the street that we're talking about. They have closed.
Okay, can you repeat the name?
Sure, L. Ron Hubbard Way. And it's between Fountain and Sunset. And it's right in front, by their big blue building. But it is Council District 13. Okay, and so they are not keeping that emergency. They have blockades on both ends. And somehow, and there's a high-level person in, the city who said they're very upset about it, but they can't seem to be able to, at their high level, they can't do anything to get this barricade. Like, apparently certain people, we don't know who yet, signed off on it, that saying that vehicles can get through their barricades, which if they can get through, it's going to be drastically slowed down. Because, and if you have a trauma event, like after, say, an earthquake, you have a golden hour, to get somebody help. Would you want your ambulance slowed down because Scientology is like trying to keep protesters from peacefully protesting? Exactly. And so we're very upset about that. Can you take it outside? Here. And thank you. And that, so we want that, whoever like is signing off on that, because like I said, there was a high level person who's very upset about that sign off. They don't agree with it. And I do not see how they would be able to get, say today we saw like the ladder rigs, they're very big. I can't see any way that they could get that kind of rig in there. And this is 4 stories on that side, but there's an 8-story building. And their building has a crack from the foundation to the 8th floor. The last earthquake we had a couple weeks ago, like they already had a crack, but it made it so much worse. It's an 8-story crack. And I don't think that they're getting I want to make sure they're getting the proper permits to even fix it, because to me, it looks like, to others too, it's a lot of people looking at this, that they really don't have the proper permits for it. So we want to make sure that they're doing it by code. There's a lot of people in there, and there's people that, like, I care about the people in there, and there's people who are, whose parents are in there because they were former Scientologists. And so we don't want anything happen to anyone in there.
Totally, yeah.
And so we want to make sure that that crack is being dealt with legally. And we want this fire lane open so any emergency vehicle will not be slowed down or anything. And then on top of it, they're putting these planters all up and down L. Ron Hubbard Way and the block on Fountain on the other side of their street. Fountain between L. Ron Hubbard Way and Catalina. And they're not ADA compliant. They're too close. I cannot on Fountain, because Fountain's open, I have the right to use Access Paratransit and get on and off of that block. I cannot because it's not ADA compliant. And I've been for 6 weeks, I think it is now, going to the Public Works, begging them, threatening lawsuits even, like saying, look, I need to be able to get in and out there. Now, you don't have a right to keep me just because Scientology has maybe some connections or whatever.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Our field team, Carla, she's in East Hollywood, and she's part of where's the building and where the streets that you're talking about. Do you think I can have your email so I can
Absolutely.
email?
Yes,
yeah.
it's.
And I think all this information that you're giving me, it will be helpful. And I think about the crack that you're talking, and it can be safety hazard in a way.
Yes.
She can assist you with that. I know she's working with other people regarding the same issue that you're having, and we can connect with you if you provide me all your information.
Perfect.
And I do not have the right answer to tell you right now, as that's not my area and that's not what I do. But I, of course, can help you with getting the help that you need.
Okay. That would be great. Yes. My email is AUDIT audit.
So AUD.
IT.
IT.
Dot. IN. Dot. LA. At gmail.com. But my media name, I go by Audit LA. And it's like my, the activism and then the media is kind of combined. But yeah, I'm very concerned about the safety issues and then the ADA issues. And it's falling on deaf ears, and it's so frustrating. And that, the high-level city officer told me that the only person that can really help is, the councilman, and because I don't know how he goes. It's very high, somebody signing off on this. And so, and I know Bureau Street's.
Yeah. Yes, and you mentioned you talked to the council member?
I downstairs, yeah, I came and he sent me up here. He says, go up to my, to 480 and tell them everything that's on your mind, and they can tell you what's going on with that and connect with them. Because I go to the meetings. I can't go always to I go to Public Works because that's on Zoom, that's not on Zoom,
Some of them are on Zoom, some of them are
Yeah, so I haven't been able to get there that early, but I'm going to the Plum meeting, and I keep bringing it up at because I can get to the committee meeting, so I'm starting to go to them. Because I just want the safety, and I just don't want any the corruption, consenting adults can do what consenting adults want to do. If consenting adults want to be Scientologists and they want to do, I have no that's their business. It's not about that. I mean, children can't consent. Children shouldn't be subjected to anything that is not fair for, good for children. But right now, my main battle is that, and that's a separate point, is that they're how they have their almost like it seems like their tentacles into the city to where they get their will over the will of the people because the neighborhood wants it opened up. And not only that, but that the city is willing to put themselves at absolute financial risk and put people at risk.
No, totally. People at risk is what we don't want, we want people to be safe and to feel safe in the neighborhood. And I think the points that you're making are valid, and yeah, I can assist you with that.
Thank you.
And I will also refer this to the council member. I know he's in a meeting right now. But
yeah, he told me he was running to a meeting.
Yeah, when he's done with the meeting, I will let him know that you came and talked to me, and I will pass this information to our caseworker and field deputy from that specific area. And I will look into your email right now.
Thank you. It's very long line.
Okay.
And if I sound frustrated, I'm very polite. I'm not going to be rude in it, but it's so frustrating.
No, and I know sometimes it's frustrating because, like, I mean, like you mentioned, like the safety and also
Yes.
like they're like trying to take over and like what's like next, you know?
Right, and they're
So
being allowed to do this, and how? Like, how's the city so afraid of
exactly, like
them?
how that you mentioned, like they are having like people like way above, like doing like signatures and everything to get like all the stuff, which I don't think it's great.
Right, and I hope they
Um,
can pick who they are and and discipline them. And I would like to know too. And also, let's mind you, like they do a thing called fair gaming, so I am already being attacked. Like they know what I'm doing, and I'm already being attacked by them. So I'm putting myself in danger by even doing this. So I just want to let him know I don't take this lightly. I am putting myself at personal risk
yeah, I
by
would
doing this.
I don't know that you feel like unsafe right now.
I do.
And also in the email that you provided, I will reply to that email and I will
Thank you.
see there like Aram and Carla, and I will say like you came by City Hall, you talked to me, you talked to the council member, and like if they can please guide you and like what our team can do to like help you with this situation.
Thank you.
So we can like do something, and then like if there's something like you have to follow up, we will let you know like every other detail.
I will do whatever it takes. I've been going to the East Hollywood Neighborhood Council and got one person who's interested. They want to kind of know what's going, like the process. It's a lot of stuff, and people don't know what's going on and how, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we just don't want corruption, and we just want safety. And like I said, there's people that I know. I don't know her father, but I know her and her dad. I don't want to see but like I don't want to see anyone get injured in this building because they're not caring for their own people.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, and I feel like as constituents, as like the office of the council member, like there's like something like we can do to not go through that situation. Like we don't want like anyone to get hurt. We don't want anyone to like feel unsafe in the streets, like you do.
I do. Well, because they are doing. They've
Yeah,
already
avenue,
reached out.
like,
Yes,
another way, yes.
yes, and also one other thing. Right at 4820, that's their parking lot at 4820 Fountain. There we have a lot of evidence. Like I said, and there's a lot of the stuff that's already been filmed. I can go make new footage. I can edit film footage if he needs that. But there was a lot of construction activity, but there's no permit on site. And I know there is a complaint with. I guess public building safety. So I know I was told that there is an active complaint, but they were having cement trucks, and there was an actual worker who said that they are working on walls underground, but there's no permits showing that.
Okay, and that's like a city work or it's outside?
No, it's Scientology owns this building.
Oh, so they're doing that.
Yes.
Okay, yes. For like this specific issue, I will also CC our housing, like community development, sorry, and I will add them to these because like if they do not have a permit, I don't think that should be going on.
Right.
And you have
And
to get a permit for like any
every
construction or like anything that you are doing to the city.
Especially over 500, yeah. And this worker, and I could show you the sound footage, the video where he says they're working underground to shore up a wall. I mean, I know it's an old hospital, so I know there's tunnels underneath there. So I don't know if maybe I don't know what they're
I don't know
doing.
what they're doing there. Like, I
But
don't
the
know.
point is there's enough evidence of them doing, they had a lot of
It's
cement.
it's like under, right?
That's what he said. He says it's underground. He was, and I can, like I said, get all that footage. I'm willing to go film more, whatever you need. Even though I'm already put myself at risk, whatever, but it needs to be taken care of. Like I am nervous for the people. I'm nervous, and I don't want all this corruption in the city to where any entity feels that they can, just bypass all safety rules. You know what I mean? And there's even OSHA violations. Like it's so many violations. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, I do appreciate you coming here, and I do appreciate like telling me all these. Sometimes like things get like lost, but like
Yes.
people do not like notice there's like something like going on, like it shouldn't be going on. And thank you for that.
And thank you too for taking the time to listen.
And if I can please get your phone number.